Hey guys, it's Eileen. I'm here showing you Blend Space, the curation tool that I discovered. I found this in the readings that we did, one of the readings we did for this week, and I believe the school library journal. So this is a really awesome tool. I did try Google Keep as well, just because my school uses Google platforms for most things, and I will be honest with you, I like it as a checklist, but I don't like it for a curation tool to use as a lesson. This Blend Space is definitely where it's at, guys. This is awesome. So this is basically, I think, like your home page. This is just what shows up every time I log in. So this is under lessons. And then there's also a lessons library that I want to show you that has a place where you can search for things, but it's also organized by subject, and there are all kinds of resources here that you can use. This is definitely something that I'm going to use in the future. I put together a quick Edgar Allan Poe Blend Space because my students love Edgar Allan Poe every year. They love how creepy and eerie he is. They love his stories, and this resource is fantastic. So you'll see here, these little squares are called tiles. You can add several tiles. We needed 10 for this assignment, and I just threw in 2 more. I just kind of added 2 pictures because I didn't like having the blank tiles. You can add more rows, and I'll show you a couple things on that in just a minute. What I love about this is you can do all of your searching right in this screen. You don't have to open new tabs and find all your websites. You can do literally everything in here. So I'm just going to type Edgar Allan Poe and hit search, and this will bring up the resources that Blend Space already has. So this first document here actually came from this website, and then so did this PDF, which is a crossword, and then all the rest of these were the resources that I'd curated for this assignment. And they are just websites. And then you also have the ability to search YouTube. So I did insert a YouTube video down here, which is just a reading of The Raven. You can search Google. So like I said, you can do literally everything from this one screen instead of having 500 tabs open, which is what I usually do. You can search Google Images, which is how I dragged, and you can just drag and drop everything. I dragged and dropped these pictures here to add, so I didn't have blank tiles. You can search Flickr, you can insert a web page, search the TS resources, insert things from your Google Drive, Dropbox from your computer, and then it also has Common Core standards. Obviously, we're Virginia, we have our own standards, but that's really cool that that is a feature. So I'm going to show you also real quick how easy this is. Here's a picture of good old Edgar Allan Poe. We'll plop him right there. You can also add text. So like you could put directions here for what students are supposed to do, and that will kind of help them go through. Then you just click done. You can bold, you can change features of the text, change the format. You can also add a quiz, which I think is a really cool thing here. You type your question, enter your answer choices. You can add your answer so it will grade it right in the Blend Space for you, and then you can add another question. So really, really awesome tool. I'm so excited to use this next year. Yes, I want to delete, and I'll show you real quick. I did share this with a student, and he clicked through it. It was super simple. The students can just click play. You can ask a question where it says description, ask a question, and they can have a discussion that would show up here. You can hide the discussion box. They can put it full screen. They can find out directly the link where this information came from. They can say that they like this tile or they're not a fan of the tile. They can scroll here. So this is, again, one that I found from this resource, this Blend Space. And then they have kind of a quiz here. They can hit the next arrow here, and it will take them to the next tile. Obviously, I would not have the answer key for this if I were assigning this to students, but I'm probably going to use this, so I'm keeping the answer key on there. So they can do that. Then there's also the option, if you look at these little arrows here, where students could jump around to different tiles if they needed to or wanted to. So they can certainly scroll through and, whoop, that one didn't work for some reason. They can click on different websites. So if they don't necessarily need to work in order, or if they need to go back and look at something else, they can do that. I think that's everything that I really wanted to show you. This is like my 10th time recording this because I keep making them too long. So I hope that this answers most of your questions. But if it doesn't, you're welcome to ask me. I may or may not know, but it's so easy, guys. It's so easy to use. I definitely think that we'll get lots of use out of this. So happy curating!